Is a man not entitled to the sweets of his brow? Haha, that was from BioShocks, wasn't it? It's funny because someone said it in a video game and now I'm saying it. Now let's talk about BioShocks, please. Developed by Toucan Games for the Xbox video game machine, BioShocks is a game where you have electricity inside of your hand, which is why the game is called BioShock. In this game, you go to a city under a river, what I've forgotten the name of, after a plane crashes, which is pretty tasteless after 9/11 actually. Video games should not be trivialising plane crashes so soon, and America's wounds haven't healed. Not in my name, BioShocks. Anyway, this city is a place built by Meg Ryan, for reasons I don't know because all his talking was well boring in the beginning, so I went and made a sandwich instead. When the game was released in whatever year it was, video gamers praised it because of its originality, and that made me super excited to play it. However, when I started playing BioShock, I realised it was not original at all, but actually one big super rip-off actually. The game basically copies its plot from Gremlins 2 The New Batch. Both the game and the film are about genetic manipulation. During the course of Gremlins 2 The New Batch, the Gremlins start using plasmids, what mutate them in exactly the same way as the splicers in BioShock, which copied this down to the letter. In fact, the genetic research lab in Gremlins 2 The New Batch is called Splice of Life. How blatant is that? It doesn't end there though, oh no! At the end of Gremlins 2 The New Batch, the Gremlins are all killed when that bloke out of the Golden Years puts them all up in water and then electrocutes them with the gremlin that has the electric plasmid. BioShock also does this as well also! Utterly disgusting. The game rips off Hollywood at every turn. Take Jurassic Park for example, a mad old rich man building himself a paradise of genetic monsters what goes horribly wrong. It's practically a carbon copy, with Richard Attenborough clearly being the inspiration for Ryan. As if to rub Steven Spielberg's face in it, they even called Meg Ryan's city Raptor. You know, my dad was a bit like Ryan, except instead of building a giant underwater city so that the great would not be constrained by the small, he got really drunk and threw a brick at me once. The plagiarisation continues, even in other things. BioShock's themes of libertarian ideals, segregation of society's brightest figures, and a shattered utopia are ripped right out of a popular book. Literary experts will be quick to realise that BioShock steals from the classic philosophical novel James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl. Even the iconic enemies of BioShock have been stolen. The Big Daddies are just taken out of the intro to Scooby-Doo. Well, for being such a classless pig of a steel merchant, I am afraid I have nothing nice to say about BioShock. Shame on you, BioShock. I am BioShocked at what you have done. Really BioShocked. Because it is shocking. BioShock.